Good evening and welcome to the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. The digger is, for some reason, heading to a construction. This is going to take you a little while to get there, but it's okay, since we don't really need the digger anywhere else, maybe. But it is silly. Anyway, I have maybe not ticked the box on the construction office to only deliver. Never mind. The important bit is up here on the mountain. Let's say bridges. Yes, bridges. Out there we have bridges now. They're a bit rough around the edges there, but what can you do? That is terrible. We don't look at that. No. We look up here instead. Here it's a lot, much better. It might actually work. This looks completely decent. It's the trailer maybe fallen off there. It's a good thing that you tied those planks down. This road is not very good. No. Whatever. Yes, there we are. It's steep. You have to work to get up here. 44 of the 26 tons. I think you should rev it a bit more. Oh, here's the digger. Hello, digger. Hello. I get up to 70, 80. Oh, there we go. But then we don't change down. No, as you continue to gain more speed. Okay. That's good for you, suppose. That was quite the climb to get up here. We're still. I think that we're going here. People are walking in here to work, not constructing the prison. Now, let's just remind myself of how it is exactly with these things. This one you have not started on yet, which is a good thing. And the court, I might have overstretched this, maybe, and also might be silly to have the courthouse up here. You know, why should we have the courthouse? Should we really have the courthouse here? What if we don't have? But instead have the courthouse here? We should definitely not have the prisons here. That we can be certain about. There we go. But the courthouse might actually not be such a bad thing. You know, whilst pondering this, we could stand to maybe upgrade this a bit. There we go. That will take. What the hell? That is going to take until January maybe to be finished all the way to here. And that we still have a mud road towards the actual thing. And also sign construction officer. Yes. We will. No. Off to a great. You can only do that bit, and it's already figured out that by itself. You see. That's great. We also have this. See here is not. Is the footpath. The footpath. That's this one. Yeah, this one is finished, but that doesn't really help. What if we do that? Say to find out if this is not walkable whatsoever from over there. I think it will be with this. We take a tape measurement device tool. Yes. 280. Yeah, that should be plenty good. Yeah, you remember before you tore this down, this was no problem at all. That will fix itself when the street's finished. Yes. Anyway, so yes, indeed, courthouse down there, and until we're ready for that, we can stand with the current courthouse. I think that they are managing. I will keep it prisoners only up here. Yes. They don't have any steel to start the construction. They have plenty of... we don't have any steel here on this side of the world. I might have screwed up something here. Yes, that you don't have any steel. You know what? It's on the boat. That's where it is. We have used so much. See here now. It's on this boat. No, it's not. That's also an orca. This is the wrong harbor. Look down here. It's on this boat. 1193 tons of steel. And you bricks here. I think that I reckon that a prison needs quite a few bricks. We have this many planks. We don't quite need. Maybe a bit more than that though. There, 85 tons. Say. 107 tons of boards, 31 tons of board. Board. 339 tons. It still requires quite a bit for one prison, and it is not too far-fetched. We need to make sure that they unload this much at the very least, and then the courthouses, I suppose, take a few bricks as well. But do not fit more of these prefab panels in here for the time being. We take plenty of the bricks. See, this is actually the brick ship. Tourists. For some reason, when ships are involved, it is so very, very slow here to unload and load the trucks. Maybe we can make a comparison here, a scientific comparison. Yes, sure. If they slow down this one, this is going to load bricks. That's the same resources this brick ship is unloading. I don't know. It might just be that there are so very large quantities involved. Just get the thing, but trains are quicker to load and unload. Yeah, this is the trick they did to have the shipping, importing and exporting experience be a bit more elongated. Is they simply made the ships take an awful goddamn long time to load and unload, and therefore make them seem gone for a long time. It's a little hack, is what we'd call it, I think. Here. And the point that also has consequences on the economy, for example. Because look, have we exported recently this year anything? As now you get to take part of 2,600 something hours of experience of Soviet Republic. Here, this, yes, we have exported bitumen here this year. A boat of bitumen has gone, and a boat of fuel has gone, and it takes like a few months for that to sell. So in the meantime, what do you think happens to the price of these products? It goes down quite a bit. There. Yes. On the global market, it goes down from... What was it? The height, this is difficult to see, but on 16,000, and it went down to like 4. Yes, because we sent one tanker. Okay. We seem to be quite powerful here in the world. Then, we make plenty of money. It's just, yeah, that is also why this is so slow to unload. But yes, brick ship. Where did you go? Or you went? That's something different. That's an iron ship. I might be confused here now. If the boats are running away from me here, then we sort of have an issue. Oh, the brick ship is right here. Yes, I know. I'm going to put that in here and exchange it for this one. Yes, indeed. Come on, and do not go beyond the borders. You never do that again, hopefully. Unless we screw up. But there we go, 1,193 tons of steel waiting. Patiently waiting. Very patiently waiting indeed. Because the shipping is not fast. What did I just do by clicking F? Something happened to... What is that? Does it only hide it or does it mess with something? I don't know. So now they're going to do a little silly dance here. I mean, you could... It could use some work. This boat steering algorithm, boat movement algorithm. Well, this one is soon to be out of food, but it has been. I know it has been at least one round from our own supply of food. Here. By the way, I haven't looked into this in a long time. In like the last couple of years here, have we imported any seed? For example, crops. That is, we have actually imported, but that was maybe just a test, or was that a real thing? Oh, we're actually a little bit. Oh, that was maybe the test. Yes, that was the test. We can also have a look at the domestic production and consumption, and the domestic production of crops was 130 this last year, 19,692 tons of crops, and the consumption of resources was 18th. Perfect. Perfect. I'd prefer a bit more safety margin. We could also look in the storage facility. There's lots in there, I think. It is 64% filled. And it's August. They have just began to bring in the year's harvest. Oh yes, it feels quite safe. Safe, very good. Food supply is working. This then, steel. Yeah, I don't know. What this, steel. Steel will be coming, but it's just going to take an age because this ship, maybe some other ship, has to make it into port, and it has made it into port. Yes, that's bricks. Steel is actually filling up. Okay, we will get them soon enough. Perhaps. I would hope. Because we have lots of workers around. Lots of workers. We have some workers around. Now this, wait a minute here now. This we can actually serve as a test. You say, slow down until I set the test up. And so on. Yes, I want to figure out sort of the amount of workers we can bring up here. And this has the capability to accept basically the entire town, not the entire town, but more or less quite a significant chunk of them. Yes, and here we have 300 workers waiting. Oh, but we only have, let's see here, cable length 3 kilometers. So it's 1.5 kilometer one way then, maybe. The weight of the system is 23 tons for the moment. If we start buying these, what do they weigh? 0 tons. That's interesting. 63 we can have. That's quite a few. If we do this, see here how many workers we can get up there. I have, I don't know, what was it, 10, 11 before? I have no idea, but we have, I don't know, because you can see, 29. now, and 10-ish, 5. I don't know. Problem is, maybe if we empty this out, it's not possible to empty this out, is it? We don't want to empty it out. No, but we can regulate that, hopefully, by the amount of cabins we have on the thing. Those people who have waited here for a bit, they go to the iron mine. Yes. And if we look, overlay is what I want, and I want to see the unemployment. That's no good. 30. Look at a better town. Well, if you look at it in the People's Proletarian proper, this house for some reason 10. They're told to go to a bus stop. That's okay then, because that ensures the sort of stability here at the power plant. That's worth it. And these also do things, I think. That's why they are unemployed to a certain extent. Yeah, you go to the heliport. So they're limited in what they can do. That causes a little bit of the unemployment there, but that's okay. Just a little bit is not anything to worry about, I don't think. We actually have 4 or 5% in the nation. Oh, that's good. Due to small child, 14 parents were staying home yesterday, bringing up their own children. Revolting. Why doesn't this have an intended upbringing thing, and also the school, such as the orphanage and prison have? I could wonder. There we can say 450 workers we have up here now, and that wasn't any problem. Okay, in the meantime, meanwhile, are these things an overlay that you'd want? Is the building properties and the average productivity. And this seems to be doing rather nice. But only 113, 112 workers in the mine. That's not enough. We're emptying out the storage here, you see. Okay, so we can have 400 workers up there if we want to. How many? They go pretty much constantly. Okay, before we get rid of these, just gonna take the opportunity to ride along a bit. Yeah, look out here. Not very good though. But there we go. Nice. Think of the adventure that this must be to go up here on the mountain. This is going to have to be tweaked a bit. We get a bit more miners, yes. And prison, a full prison, is that 70 wardens or something like that? So we need 140 workers up here. Yes. And the courthouse is, don't know, 70, and educated people too. Yes. So that's like 250 something workers per shift. You want this? That sounds like a lot. That's the entire iron mine. I don't think that we had that much unemployment. We had a bit. Anywho, that's such is it here. I'm going to have to sell a few of these then. There we go. And how many did I have? But that's going to be quite a bother. There are no cabins in the station. Do I have to go? I can't sell all the things. No. Oh, it's going to have to be a bit fussy and a bit of marking about because you're going to have to click them like this. You take the empty ones. These, I suppose, if we take a worker here, I will just get rid of this. I'm not worried. They will teleport home. Yes. Maybe they want to ride up the hill. That's that way, or maybe in the list of vehicles and buildings you could. There isn't a cable car here though. No. There isn't a road vehicle, I don't think, and there isn't anything. No, these are their own thing. And I don't know if they're very good, really. It works, sort of, but you always get... when I tried to build this goddamn thing, it kept complaining it was too steep of an incline. And what is the point of these here machines? If not going up steep hills. How many do I have now? 21. Gotten rid of 10? Oh. We have more workers in here now, not really, and now we ran out of iron and we're not digging out enough to keep these occupied to any respectable extent. It's a bit too far, you see. The reason that this was working was that the people walked here and then they walked on. Yes. And now they get on this instead. So they do. That is to work on the prison. But right now, okay, we have 470 workers up here. Okay, that's a bit more than we're ever going to need. Yes, this is going to be tweaked. And the prison might be finished. And it's the 17th of September here right now in the People's Proletarian Prefecture. Number 93. I think it is. This is starting to take a while. I think I'll go to 100. Yes, 100. And that's that. Thank you so very much for watching. Good night.